Atkinson on comments on victory, and then we'll open up for some questions.
Yeah, I'm just proud of this team and the resiliency and the fight that they showed. We've seen this story before where we jump out and we get a big lead and some teams have come back on us. But the growth that we've seen in this team has been so phenomenal, and them being able to stay resilient, them being able to stay together, and have the confidence to overcome another team's run. And so proud of the way they fought. There's things that we wanted to emphasize in this game and how we wanted to execute offensively and defensively. They made the adjustments within the game. They came out with great game preparation, and just proud of the way they fought here to kick off the tournament.
Coach, Naima Smith reported her third consecutive double-double. Can I have your thoughts on the performance today?
Yeah, and I mean, since I stepped on campus, we've been telling her that she's a double-double. She has the ability to do that night in and day out. And so to see her now, even though it's towards the end, it's just to see her being able to put that into action and to play with that sort of confidence is so great to see. She's being aggressive. Her teammates have been great helps to her and looking to get her the ball, also continuing to support her, and also being threats on the perimeter. When we have those threats and we have those secondary options, when people are looking to pack the paint, they can't, because then now we've got great options on the perimeter to be able to get that ball out and stay aggressive. And so just proud to see her continuing to play with some confidence and looking to keep that production.
Coach, how big is it for you guys to stay around here another day and you guys get to stay together as a family? I know you've preached this, the family atmosphere of the Hofstra's team. What does that mean to you guys? What does it mean to the program as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, it's great to be able to come and get tournament wins. That's what you want to be able to do. The experience in our program and being able to continue to build and lay that foundation, tournament wins are important. And so being able to come out here and step out and step up and get a tournament win is big. We've talked all year on this team and the great chemistry that they have and how they play together, and seeing them play to their full potential as a group. We've seen what that looks like in practice. We've seen what it looks like in spurts, but them coming out and being able to put it all together now come tourney time is something that's going to be fun and exciting.
To Coach and to Emma, you have a massive impact on the court and across your teammates. I see it every day. And I think I've asked Coach this question multiple times. So what do you think of Emma Bonas' impact today on the court and throughout this entire season?
Yeah, I mean, I think Emma's one of the best freshmen in our conference and in our league, hands down. She's worked extremely hard to get herself to a point where she's able to produce consistently, where she's able to work on both ends of the floor, and that productivity helps our team. I mean, she's been a huge impact for us all year and can and will continue to be. But I think she played great minutes today. She came through down the stretch when we needed her and hit some big-time shots, and that's something we know she can do and something she's got the confidence and ability and the skill to be able to do.
Randy, you were tasked to guard Lexi Jackson for a couple of stretches in the game, and a couple of 4 blocks really took it to her in those stretches. What allowed you to be so effective ripping the ball away, having those stretches against a bigger opponent, Lexi Jackson?
Well, I've been the undersized post majority of my basketball career, so I kind of have little tricks I do, but no, but honestly, it's just a mindset. Like, jumping to the low side, we know she's a lefty and likes to go left, so just being disciplined on our scout and knowing her tendencies and what she likes to do, and just having the grit to go and do it. I mean, just going out there if they call a foul, but at least you never know until you try, so.
Emma, I think your team was 1 for 12 from 3, and you were 0 for 3, and you get 2 huge back-to-backs. Talk about those shots and the confidence to continue to take.
Yeah, I didn't have much confidence to take them, but everyone around me gave me the confidence to. Coach Santos, she said, I know you're going to make it, so you have to believe you're going to make it. I was getting yelled at by my teammates for not shooting the ball, so then at the end I was like, all right, I just got to shoot it, and I know I can. Like, I took so many corner shots during the warm-up, so I knew I could make them.
To all three of you, how are you feeling about tomorrow's match?
We're going to come out fighting and swinging. We said, I mean, there's only 2 options, right? One's to roll over and quit and be ready to go home, and the other is to come out fighting and swinging and scrapping and clawing and doing everything that you can. But we know we're going to come out, we're going to be mentally and physically prepared, and we're going to come out and give A&T our absolute best.
Anything else? All right, thank you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach Martin, just your comments on the game.
First, you got to give Hofstra a lot of credit. The game, the beginning of the game, we came out a little flat and got behind, but to the credit of our young ladies, they played really hard. We made some adjustments and came roaring back. Obviously, it was pretty much very tight from that moment on. But Hofstra hit some big jumpers against our zone. We tried to make an adjustment and get out. We were a little slow switching the ball screen at the top, which didn't allow our corner man to get back to her position. But I give Hofstra credit. I wish them well moving forward. The CAA has been great all year. The games have been tight like this, and so I think it'll be a great tournament. But I'm disappointed for our young ladies. We've overcome a lot of challenges and a lot of obstacles this year, a lot of injuries, but they really played hard today and stayed together, and that's why the game came down to the wire. So I give our young ladies credit for the heart and grit that they showed today.
Michelle, again, with the Hofstra Chronicle, you have 3 different players in double digits. Can you talk about the collective effort that your players saw today?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Can you talk about the collective effort that your players put in today, considering 3 of them are in double digits?
Yeah, we've been trying to get some balance, and so getting 3 players in double figures is a big deal for us. I thought overall that we shared the ball. We made a couple bad decisions in shot selection that came back to bite us a little bit, but I thought overall we shared the ball. We executed pretty well. Hofstra comes after you. They were running a double team at Carey, and she was giving the ball up, and that allowed us to get some good looks. And I thought that at crucial times we did get on the glass and got a couple big offensive rebounds. But to have 3 kids in double figures, I've always told the team we need 3 and 4. I mean, if we could get that 4th one, certainly that would help us a lot more. But to have 3 today, certainly those young ladies stepped up and knocked down shots when they needed to.
Terry, you guys were down 11 at the end of the first quarter and then got back into the game, got tied at halftime. What was the difference, and what was the difference from the first quarter to the next 3?
I would say our energy. We came together and we just played off of one another. I feel like the people at the top of the press, they really set it off for us, and we seen them going after the ball, so that just made us want to push even harder to have their backs, basically. So we just played off of each other.
Coach, so they were 1 for 12, I think, from 3 before they hit those 2 big ones in the fourth quarter. Is it, again, just good shots, or is that those the type of shots you wanted to take at that point with that team?
Well, they hit those 2 big ones because of, like I said, our rotation. But we got out. I mean, we got out on shooters. We were contesting shots. I talked to the team in the huddle about their closeouts and about staying on their feet and not going for shot fakes, because then they started getting some penetration. But yeah, those 2 threes definitely hurt us. But the switching up into the zone helped us a great deal. And I was pleased because there have been times where we haven't rebounded out of the zone. And I thought, this afternoon we rebounded out of the zone for the most part. So, yeah, we had to make that switch, got us back into the game. But again, give them credit. They hit the big threes when they needed to, and they were confident enough to continue to shoot it even after going 1 for 12.
What was the message to the team at halftime, since you guys went to the locker rooms tied at 33?
The message at halftime, we were just talking about adjustments we needed to make. We talked about getting the ball to the middle of the floor, using some ball screens, because again, they were icing our ball screens on the wing, which makes it difficult because they hard hedge so much, and then the post player sits flat, so you really got to split the screen, and then they've got some bigs behind that can block shots. So we tried to use our ball screens in the middle of the floor more, get some handoffs in the middle of the floor so our players could read, driving lanes. We did a pretty good job of that. And then Carrie made a great adjustment. I told her to look for a pull-up, and she definitely did after the first couple minutes. And she was knocking down shots and caught fire a little bit for us, and that got us back into the game. So just adjustments. And then, we talked about the zone, what we needed to do in the zone. And again, we just had those two lapses that allowed them to get those looks in the corner. Kids get excited, and I wish we could add those 2 plays back, but we just didn't get out to the corner quick enough.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right,
Thank you.